1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's a motorcycle drive-by, baby giant condos. I think it's about time we headed home. Walking on this tire road with my damn high hopes. Country boys don't die alone. Reading poetry under shade tree. That woman, she's my baby.
But either way, we are live. Thank you.
Yeah, we're live. He broke his mic stand,
Mr. Axel. Thank you for that.
so now he's just gonna hold.
I'm gonna have to hold it.
Yeah,
That's all there is to it.
a handheld podcast.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, folks. We are here with how do I sound there? I sound all right? We are here with the lovely Joey
And beautiful.
and,
And you are
and
beautiful. You're a beautiful man.
Joey Green.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
What's going on,
It's an
man?
honor, brother.
I'm chilling, drinking
Water.
getting hydrated.
Yeah,
yeah,
Show
yeah.
tonight.
Gotta get hydrated so you can get dehydrated later.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta. Sometimes it takes at least a couple beers to fall asleep.
You ain't
Yeah, I heard that.
you ain't lying.
Drink a good old Budweiser and then just fall asleep in the recliner.
Yeah.
And then when you get up to go to bed, you don't fall back asleep. And that's about how life goes now.
Right.
There's something
Yeah.
about your clock after you turn 40, like
How old are you?
41.
Really?
I look good, baby.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Like don't
you do.
crack, baby.
Oh yeah.
We're
no.
30. I
Oh,
thought you were.
30?
I thought you were
30.
close to us. Yeah.
Oh man.
He's like, y'all dress like you're
Well,
You dress
16.
like you're 16.
I have an opinion on it. Like I've never been married. I don't have kids, and I don't have a mortgage. So all
Gang.
the things that would age me don't exist in
Yeah.
my life. So
He's probably got to get closer to the mic. Hey, how's it good?
I got it. How does that sound?
There he
Yeah,
is.
Is that better?
Right? Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you don't have all those things. I actually got all those things when I turned 20. So that's probably why I look so old.
Have you seen his
Well,
wife in there?
Yeah, I saw your wife. I probably would have. I would have jumped right on that.
He's a blessed man.
Yeah, you're blessed, man. How many kids you got?
2.
Oh, it's too many.
What are they?
Yeah.
What are the ages?
12 and 4.
Shout out Donkey.
Oh. Are you done?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So my first Christmas with the kids, I realized I'm done with this shit. And
Yeah,
then, a few years later, here comes another one. But
I mean, just one.
I'm done for
any
sure
of the scares, and I was done. Like, just
Have you had scares?
I've had scares. Oh yeah.
How scary? Like, if you're a Catholic, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them. Hey, we had to go to New Mexico for a little bit.
$375 scared.
We got to go to Oklahoma. Why?
Hey,
You know why.
well,
You know
two
why.
things. The boob jobs are cheaper,
Yeah.
and then rhymes with worship.
What are you going to do? Hey, what are you going to do?
And I don't have a choice in the matter. I just had to pay for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah, exactly.
that. Hey, women's got their rights, and that's what we are here for.
Yeah,
Speaking of booze, though, what is your
My
drink of
go-to?
choice?
man.
Beer, obviously.
Beer is usually Miller, but I've been switching back and forth a little bit between Miller and Michelob Ultra and Coors Light. It just depends. I've been on this that trendy shot everybody's taking, the weight loss shot.
Ozempic?
Ozempic.
Yeah. Oh,
How's that working for
Is
you?
it working for you?
Man, I started it in June.
Okay.
What does that give it? I mean, I'm on month 6, I guess.
6, yeah.
And I'm probably down 45 pounds.
So it's fucking
No
working.
shit.
Oh, it works like a champ.
See, and
I need to get on that.
I've heard that it works with just like addictions too. Like it'll start not.
Yeah,
I don't know if
actually
it's true.
seen. I was
No,
actually.
I'm gonna. I pretty much have a dip in at all times.
Yeah.
It does change some like certain things will, like if you eat bad food for you, sometimes it changes
Mhm.
like the taste. Like I had Dairy Queen the other day, and Dairy Queen's usually pretty.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's good, but
It'll make a turd, as
but
they say.
yeah, it's made to be what it is, and it's really good at what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to the flavor, but then I had it the other day, and I was like, "This is the worst fucking food I've ever put in
Really?
my body. It's so gross." But a Blizzard goes
Oh
hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't.
You got to get the Heath Blizzard with the syrup, with the chocolate syrup. That's my.
We work construction, so like there's been days where we're in little bitty ass towns.
Yeah.
And it's either Dairy Queen or Allsup, so you kind of alternate every other day.
Oh yeah.
And man, I've loved Dairy Queen.
Allsup's grenades, man.
Oh yeah,
For sure. I would say, but as you said, it is, you got to take what you get.
You know what you're getting into.
Panhandle,
absolutely.
Subway,
But Panhandle, Sonic is fucking trash.
trash.
Sonic,
They don't
They don't have bananas,
They don't have bananas.
so you don't
Here?
get banana split. It's in
So
Panhandle.
Panhandle, it's about
It's
45 minutes.
40,
But they don't
45
have
minutes.
banana.
No,
I don't
know.
because it's connected to Sefco, which is a gas station. Which like around here, have you ever been?
But wouldn't the Sefco just like have bananas, out? And
They do. That's the crazy thing about it. Is
I
they
never
do.
even thought of that.
They do have.
You're gonna have to go buy the bananas and then say, "I'm getting my banana split."
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know what is your go-to at Sonic, like for
Oh,
drinks?
Supersonic double cheeseburger,
Yeah.
mayonnaise and cheese only, and
Absolutely.
Gang.
cheese tots, and just get down on the Route 44, get a ocean water or something like that.
Ocean water.
What do you go
So
to?
that's your.
And that's a go-to.
You don't do like a cherry vanilla Dr Pepper. Or,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. No.
The our go-to is strawberry banana slush, which is how we know they don't have bananas.
Hashtag not gay, but it's very good. It is very good.
It is.
Strawberry banana slush.
Yeah.
It sounds very gay, and
That
I
sounds
do
like
support
some
my gay
panhandle
brothers out
shit,
there.
No, dude,
It's very
it is
amazing.
Fucking great.
I saw this thing on TikTok about it was this lady mixing wine with Mountain Dew.
What the fuck?
I fuck with Mountain Dew. The blue
I mean, I
one's really
fuck with
good.
both, but I'm
Supposedly
saying,
it's really good.
Now I don't drink champagne or wine. It makes my stomach hurt.
Oh, I like getting wine drunk because it's fast.
yeah, wine drunk is extremely
Is
fast.
it? See, but I feel like I'm sloppy drunk when I drink wine.
Yeah, me too. But I'm
Yeah.
like super like horned up. Too.
Oh
you really?
yeah. You got that marathon dick.
No,
No.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Morty, but I ain't
it's like a
fucking-
marathon to find it.
You ain't lying.
No wine for it's just got it's almost got its thing. It's like oysters.
Are you a red or a white?
red? I like a Tempranillo.
So you like the purple tongue? Like I got a tea.
Yeah, I like
I get it. What's Justin Stinger's alternate? The
Dolores.
Dolores.
Do you follow Justin Stenger on TikTok?
Uh-uh.
We had him
Oh,
on.
man.
What?
He does a Southern Grandpa, and he'll just do like Southern Grandpa sayings, like
He's big on TikTok. And
it's those jokes where it's like, yeah, this.
Well,
if I ordered a truckload full of dumbasses and you were all I
I was
got,
born at night, but not last night.
yeah, shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
shit like that. And he's like, he thinks of some that are just.
My
fucking
dad
hilarious.
has some of those.
What can we get a couple of them?
Okay, I'll tell you. My dad.
Let's do round for round. How about that? We'll play a game.
All right.
So you say one, I'll say one. You say.
So my dad's from Louisiana, like Natchitoches, Louisiana. So he's got a little that Cajun in him, and he always said, "You ever seen two fridges frogging on a floated chunk, two banks on a barker dog at him?"
What the fuck?
Two.
You ever seen two fridges frogging on a floated chunk and two banks on a barker dog at him? And if you want to say it in English, so he never learned to say it in English, and
Yeah.
I was like, I figured out how to say it in English. Like, you ever seen two frogs a friggin' on a chunk of floating and two dogs on a bank of barking at him?
A banking barking eye. Okay.
So it's two.
I get it.
It's
Yeah.
two frogs, humping on a log in the river, and the dogs are barking at them. That's what it is.
I got I'm as nervous. That's good.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
I'm as
I still don't get it.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
Yeah,
I still don't get it.
It's like it's kind of Sling Blade esque.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yeah.
What do you got?
That's a pretty good one, actually.
Yeah.
Full as a tick.
Full as a tick. Yeah. Now, I don't know how to start it. I know what it is, but I don't know how to start it.
Well, maybe we can help you. We're here to.
So,
support.
if I bend over and fart, I could paint the side of a barn.
But
So it's like eating Taco Bell. Like I just ate Taco Bell.
Oh,
So if
okay.
I bend over
Oh,
and fart,
okay.
I paint the side of a barn.
Broadside of a barn.
Yeah.
you're next.
Oh, I got to do another one.
Yeah, you already did one.
We're doing a game till we run out.
Um,
I'm just kidding. We can go to next.
so, like when you fart, he would say, "Oh, phew, that stink a buzzard off a gut wagon."
Yeah, I heard that one. Heard that one.
Oh hell, you're right. We shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
I forgot that we're on the podcast.
We'll not do this.
Yeah. Well, actually, one of my homeboys sent me one funny one. Hang on.
So, I do want to get into you a little bit. You were actually on The Voice.
Yep, back in 2018, season 15, 2018. Yeah, that's it.
How deep did you go in that?
Oh, just 2 rounds. I was out there for 8 months, or not
For
8
2
months.
rounds?
No, 8 weeks. Sorry,
Oh.
8 weeks. So you go out there and you do your executive callback thing, and so you're out there for like 2 weeks, and then when it comes to blinds, you're out there like almost 3 weeks, I feel like, before the blind auditions start, because you're rehearsing. You're with the vocal coach, because like it's not like it's streamlined, like
Yeah.
the whole thing, the way it works. But yeah, so I did a private audition call in Nashville, but yeah, I made it to the battle rounds. They put me against a friend of mine and that I'd known for 10 years. They don't need 2 Fort Worth people because it's regionally ratings based. So,
No shit, really.
like, if you really think about it, it's like we need somebody from
Kind of
each
every
market.
region. Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm smelling what you're selling, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game show.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a game show. But I think the best thing to come out of it was just like the people like from the show that I've remained really long friends with, and like there are a lot of them in Nashville, and so I mean I've written songs with people that were on the show or people that didn't make it on the show or didn't get a blind audition, because like when we finally got to blind auditions, there were still like 89 people for
Mhm.
blinds. But if there's 64 get selected. So there are a select group that don't even get their audition.
Yeah.
And most of the time they'll move them to the next season. And then they may not get an audition by then. It's just because I'm pretty sure they have us ranked from like the get-go
Mhm.
of like who they think that is the
That's what I was
winner.
going to ask. So, like, when you're actually, doing this thing, and you're on The Voice.
Yeah.
And was there ever a time where like you felt like man, I could probably win this thing, or was it always
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
think like I think they're leaning towards
Is it
like it doesn't matter
scripted?
what happened or like what happens or who's
I don't
good,
think
but
it's not necessarily scripted. I mean, if you notice, a lot of times it leans country, because country music right now, especially, is pop music.
Yeah.
So it's like the most
A lot of pop.
It's the most popular music.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
like if,
I thought you were saying like the pop side of country.
yeah, like what was it? It was like one rap artist, some female rap artist was like the only one in the top 10 on Billboard, the only hip hop song all year that was in the top 10.
I don't know. You might have to look that up, Axel.
Axel,
But,
we gotta put you to work.
It's a girl. It's not Megan Thee Stallion either.
Cardi B.
Not even her.
Really?
Yeah.
Black female?
Yeah.
Who?
Doja Cat.
Is it Doja?
Doja Cat.
Yeah.
that's right.
probably. Yeah.
But like, yeah.
But I think she's halfway. She's kind of a daywalker. I don't think she's full black. So
Daywalker.
like if you're a vampire, you can walk in the sun. She's like Blade. Exactly.
like
Is your
Blade.
mic unmuted?
She's like Blade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doja Cat. I don't even know what she looks like.
I think she's good looking.
We usually have 2 screens where he can pull something up, but
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
it's Dua Lipa.
okay. Dua Lipa, dude,
Something about that girl, man.
we might have to talk about this off air, but
Who's that now?
Dua Lipa?
Is that the one?
Are you on Reddit?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about this off air then.
Well, I just seen
Oh,
one.
they're like AI symbols.
No.
Is that's?
That's Doja Cat, yeah.
Oh yeah, she can.
Yeah,
Doja catch this
she looks like
beam.
she might be biracial, triracial. One of
Yeah, she's
Try-
probably she's Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm a mutt. I mean, when it comes,
What are you?
I'm actually an 8th Choctaw.
Full black.
Yeah, I'm Choctaw
South American.
Indian.
I'm actually from Palestine.
Oh God,
Imagine.
we're not talking about war today.
I'm from Afghanistan. Nice to meet you. I'm Joey Green.
No, I'm a lot of people think I'm Hispanic. I'm Choctaw, Native American, so that's probably and then white and Cajun and French and European, I guess you would call it.
Did
European,
you do the
Island-pean, we're all European. Huh?
ancestry?
No, so I'm pretty sure my mother and my aunt did we knew that my grandpa on my mom's side was half.
Mm-hmm.
Like we knew that it was evident, that he was Native American. So between my mom and my Aunt Diane, they did all the research with the tribe and got all our tribal benefits. I get free health care and Durant and all.
You had a historian, family historian.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those? My Uncle Ralph is mine.
So my girl, she actually, she was trying to send, trying to get benefits for the kids. And then she was like, yeah, I'm like part Native American. And, if you're Native American, you get all these benefits.
Yeah.
So I can't remember who she talked to, but they were like, yeah, you kind of have to prove it. So they were like, yeah, do the ancestry and, it'll
you've got to
show everything.
And if there's anybody you can trace, like if you can trace it back and anybody's been a tribal member, like that's kind of the thing. Like I was talking to my mom about it.
Hard crack.
Oh my God.
You done broke it.
Dude.
You done broke the sign, man.
Axel. Just pull it off.
No.
Oh, the tack's still there.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, okay. It was thumbtack.
Yeah.
It's clear though. You can't see that dang thing.
Oh, dude, this is a clip for sure.
Yeah, this is.
Oh my God.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Pretty sure.
But
my foot just fell asleep.
They told her, you'd have to prove it. So she got the ancestry.
Thank you.
And the crazy thing is so like she has pictures of her family from way, way back. And there is a lady in there who you can obviously tell is Native American.
Right.
And that was her great, great, great grandma or whatever. So the whole family was like, yeah, we're Native American. So she got her ancestry results back and nothing.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Well, if you really think about it too, I'll say it, like, if you think about the Aztecs, Mayans, you think of all that, it's all native indigenous people in North and Central America. It's kind of all the same thing, in my opinion.
I agree too.
And the supposed, it's like, what is it? Like there's somewhere that they migrated when it was Pangea and then we all got, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't know. And that's a lot of this podcast. We just kind of.
I asked mom about it because I get like the free healthcare stuff, and then like we had like our own little separate stimuluses from the tribe for during COVID and stuff like that. And then I was like, Mom, I was talking to somebody up at the casino, or I don't remember who I was talking to, but like, if you're an 8, I was like, we should be getting like checks, all those kind of checks. And she said, son, your grandpa sold it back to the tribe. So they did a buyback, like lump sum type thing, I guess, is
damn.
what my...
A lot of that going on back then.
Yeah, that's my understanding on it.
We'll give you some hoodies, but you're going to die if you wear them.
Yeah, it cut off with we're at my grandpa.
No shit, really?
Yeah, but we still get the health care, and there's grants and stuff like that. But so my Ozempic's free. And that that shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Like if you do one of those web doctors that tell them or anything.
How do you do it anyway, man? Maybe we get drunk enough and get me up in the room. Just do I do it in the butt or?
It's right here, man. Is where I do it. So you can do it here or in your arm or in the stomach. I do it in the stomach just because it's like, okay. Yeah, so but it's a 1/2-inch needle.
Okay. That was my
or not
question.
even 1/2 inch. Like it's like that, whatever that is.
Oh, I've done way more than 1/2-inch needle.
Yeah. That was my question. So I almost did the surgery where they fucking turn your stomach into a golf ball.
Oh, like the lap band or
gastric bypass.
My tip sleeve.
That's what my tip. My girl got my tip.
Yeah. So I almost did that, and then I was like, man, I don't really know if I want to do that.
You're not fat enough for it, brother.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Ooh,
you have to be morbidly obese.
No, so your BMI has to be over 40.
Look, here he goes, Joey.
Mine is 42.
This is what I deal with every day.
Oh man, but you would get too skinny, bro.
Look at you.
So that's why I was kind of like, I don't think I want to do it.
And the thing about my mom had that thing done, and it was like she couldn't eat without it like refluxing,
throwing up.
That's what I heard.
That's
So that was a lot of like why I chose not to do it. But there was even there was a dude that there's a guy that we work with who had it, and this dude was huge. I don't know if you've seen him before.
Who?
But
Oh yeah, no,
I mean the Mike for sure picked that up. But
yeah, Miguel, shout out Miguel.
Miguel.
It's all right.
So this dude was like 400 pounds when
Yeah.
I first started. He had the surgery. The dude can't weigh over 170 now.
No way.
Yeah.
Does he got all the excess skin? And
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
He's great
think
at
he
hiding
does.
it. He's great at hiding it if he does.
well,
But
like
he looks like fantastic.
But
Yeah.
he's got the fat guy head though. That's the thing about being a fat dude.
Yeah.
You lose, I lose. No offense. We're big boys.
but we
we
still
look-
got a gourd head.
We got a we got a
Exactly,
big
yeah.
old boy head.
I was telling him when I was talking to the doctor about it, and I was telling him because I was like, man, maybe
Right.
we should do it together. And then, that's a story to tell together.
That's why we
But
gotta
then I
get
was
buff.
like, but he has a big head. He won't look right.
No.
No,
And that's
I gotta
kinda
get
how
buff.
that guy we work
We look
with.
like a little pop figurine. Who's-
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, look like a bobblehead.
Yeah, no, that's why we should get buff.
What size hat y'all wear?
I think this is a half.
Yeah,
Oh
I think you wear a hat.
no, 5'8", excuse me. What are you?
7.5/8.
I wear
I think-
a 1/4.
Well, I mean, like
Oh,
on a
it's a
snapback,
snapback.
I'm on a 3.
No, that don't.
It's all
I have lice.
Jesus. No, I'm not. That ain't it.
See, yeah,
I'm probably
I
7
wear
and a half.
1/4.
yeah, you're more.
I got a
half
baby
of
head.
it.
So if
What
I were
about
to
you
lose
over
weight-
here? I bet you secretly have a big head.
He's got a big,
big forehead.
You got a
Turn your
big
camera
hog.
on. Your camera on. The ladies want to see you, dude.
Yeah,
But isn't that wild? Like
the quiet dudes have the
big old hog.
Yeah,
But,
for
like,
sure. Everybody knows that.
But like the names that we've come up with over time for male genitalia,
Yeah.
like between schlong and
Weenie?
hog and ween and
Peen.
peen. There's
I
all-
use penis
Yeah,
a lot.
penis a lot.
Penis.
Tiny penis.
That's what I use for me.
Tiny
I'm about to
penis.
drop this shit again.
oh, my penis.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
I
my,
haven't heard that one.
or I was scared. My little bird was showing.
Little
That's what
bird.
I said.
Yeah.
Little
Oh,
bird.
stack of quarters. There's a lot.
We're like dimes, but yeah. No, bro.
Well, like what is it? They were saying like what was it
Lady
Hangover 2 or something, like the button on a bush.
I
Like
like that.
he's like flicking
Yeah,
it. And he's like,
Yeah. Is that a mushroom? He licks it.
remember that? One of the most underrated scenes
Yeah,
from any movie of all
Yeah,
time.
for
What
sure.
is that, a mushroom?
Sure.
What the hell?
Man, that's great.
Hashtag not gay. But yeah, no, for real. That was so
That
funny.
Galifianakis is just insane, man. Insane.
You know what's funny is like all his movies are hilarious, and you can tell when you go into his stand-up
Who's that?
because Zach
Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Hell.
His stand-up isn't that
Lumberg.
great.
Nah.
His stand-up's kind of
No, it's dry and weird.
yeah.
But like, do you watch Jeselnik, Anthony Jeselnik?
Yes.
Yes. That
I love
dude's
his like
hilarious.
dark
Yeah.
humor's my shit, man. That's-
Oh yeah.
it's
What does he say? He goes,
his Twitter's fucking insane.
goes, my family says don't be racist. And I agree. Why
Why would
judge
you,
a group of people
based
who
on
all act the same way?
based on how they all act?
Yeah.
That's probably one of his best
Yeah.
ones. And it's like, yeah,
It's the slow, that good, that build
yeah,
up.
his delivery is it's incredible. Like I'm like comedy, being a musician. So for me, it's like sports talk and comedy
Right.
because I listen to music,
Mhm.
but like mostly I'm always got another song idea going in my head. So like if I listen to something else while I have a song idea like
Right.
churning, like it's gonna start following that. It's gonna follow that
Yeah.
direction.
Right.
So for me, it's like when I'm on a long drive, it's sports talk or a podcast or comedy. And I think I really got into comedy on Bill Hicks. Did you ever listen to Bill
Yes,
Hicks?
absolutely.
I don't think
Come
I've
on
He's
now.
like, put that in my book.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then it went from Bill Hicks to the digging through the Richard Pryor stuff, and then
See, that's where me and my
Eddie Murphy Raw.
my daddy loves Richard Pryor, and I mean, short of do I have any comments, Axel? No,
Okay.
nobody likes
no
him.
one's fucking with us.
No, no,
It'll be right.
No comments worth. Like,
No,
reading.
but yeah, my daddy loves Richard Pryor, and man, I think it's just before my time. And same thing with Eddie.
So you
Murphy.
didn't find it funny?
No, I mean there's some bits I did.
Eddie Murphy's pretty funny.
Oh,
He was
absolutely.
just heavy on the F-bomb.
Yeah, he was more. He was like a shock comedian in a way, and what was the guy? Andy Kaufman, the one that from that Jim Carrey portrayed or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's a weird kind of comedy.
Yeah.
Like it's almost more of it's an act for sure, but it's almost annoying comedy.
Garth Brooks kind of did the same thing.
That guy's a weird.
Where are the bodies, Garth?
So have you,
Clip that. Clip that.
yeah, clip that.
Me
have you ever
Joey
met
Green
Garth
want to
Brooks?
know where are the bodies?
They're probably on Amazon and only on Amazon.
What's that about? What is that about?
Dude.
Homeboy just he's like, you know what? They can go one place for my shit, and I'm like,
That's weird.
dude. The crazy story on Garth is like the fact he's never drank alcohol. He's never drank because supposedly his father was an alcoholic, so he never drank, never touched.
That's what Trump says too.
That's cap.
And
his brother was an alcoholic.
I wonder if it's cap, but for me, I get it, and that's why he's so weird.
Because he's never let loose.
He's never really let loose, and I don't think he's weird. He's just really like.
No, you can.
He's like a creepy youth pastor at times.
Creepy, yeah.
Gang, yes. Oh my God, youth pastor. Weird vibes.
Yeah, he puts you're too happy, bro, and that's why everybody wants to know where the bodies are.
Like one of these moves, we're out here. You know how we're having a good time. I'm here. And aren't we having a good time, Michael?
Yeah.
You know,
here's the other thing.
You can see it in the eyes.
Is most people don't even realize we're so far removed from it, but he ain't perfect, and he's not a perfect individual because he cheated on his wife with Trisha Yearwood. Most people don't remember that, and you even go back to Vince Gill and Amy Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Grant's a Christian artist cheating on her husband with Vince Gill. Well, I mean, good.
Is that confirmed that he cheated?
Well, that they met.
Oh, smoke and fire.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know if they cheated, but it was I divorced my wife and married the lady that was on tour with me, type thing. Not on Vince Gill, on the Garth Brooks, but the Vince Gill and Amy Grant thing was like a thing in the '90s where they're like, that's weird for Christian artists to be doing adulterous things.
Fishy.
Yeah, awfully fishy. I know.
But on that note, you being
I know her.
On that note, you being a country singer, would you consider yourself a country singer?
I would
alternative because
I'm a little bit mixed bag on that, man. I think what I do is I can write country songs.
Right.
I think I have more of a rock vocal,
right,
than I do a country vocal.
And
but, But I have a country upbringing, so the way that I approach lyrics and the way I'm looking at things is more country.
Would you say classic rock at all, or nah?
I would say it's 90s post grunge. So it's like Gin Blossoms, Goo Goo Dolls, Train.
Iris, don't play with me.
Oh yeah, we did a cover of that.
Shut up. Tonight?
No, we did. We'll play it tonight. Yeah, but we released it this past summer. We did a cover. We did a 4-song cover EP, and we did Iris. Get that out of there, man.
Pardon me.
We did Iris, and then we did a mashup of Drops of Jupiter and Bright Lights by Matchbox 20.
Okay.
So we mashed those up, and then we did a mashup of 4 Non Blondes and Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. What's going on? I'm still good. I'll do another pull on that old maker, though, boy.
Hey. Can you force a little shot? Yeah, boy. Sorry, Axel. You're doing Tiffany's job.
Shot.
I know I'm in the panhandle because these boys are drinking like we in a damn garage.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No, so
hard crack.
We did that. We did Fortunate Son by Creedence.
Should be up top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
A yellow fridge, man.
I don't know, man.
Hey,
We got stuck in this. So currently we're reporting live from a
bridal suite
in, well, of course, Amarillo.
At the Westerner Extended Stay, Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah, boy.
Yep.
What do you think about this little spot they picked for us?
I get it. I like it.
Yeah, the girl, when I called and booked an area
for yesterday.
Oh, was that? Am I texting you?
You're texting me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
I started to get worried. I'm like, are we on the calendar for?
Yeah, you had to check your schedule too.
Yeah, I'm
next year.
I'm just getting off the plane in Dallas. If we go on at 10:30
Yeah.
and like all the
That-
guys are like hanging out with their families and shit.
I don't know what I was thinking. But
Yeah,
I looked-
Michael,
I
you
looked
really
at,
fucked
like, all
everything
the-
up yesterday.
I know. I looked at all the calendars and I was like, what was I thinking? But yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
See,
so
it-
I posted everything on
Oh, yeah.
all our
So,
social media.
All of
on
our Facebook
Friday.
is fucked.
How many listeners y'all got now?
So
I know y'all are 110 episodes in.
4.
so
my
we're-
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me,
like
my
on
mom,
our-
my stepmom, my dad.
on our on the
Cheers.
live, it's kind of in and out. On the,
I mean, it's Saturday night. We in the
Exactly.
spot. Don't believe me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just watch. No, it's dinner time Saturday night. Like getting the people on a live.
It's
That's tougher.
yeah. But
And it's Christmas season, so it's
across the board
That was
on
really good. by the way.
Yeah.
Was it really?
For poor man's whiskey? Let me get a pinch, please.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, for real, dog. I'm jonesing.
I do
So
I'm seeing him.
What is this team up here? The Seahorses?
Norfolk Tide.
Norfolk Tide.
We're big on, if you go back and look at our previous episodes, we're big on hats.
It's got to wear a different hat. And
And
this
you're like in this color block thing. You
got to.
Yeah, this, dude,
I never.
this is the only outfit this guy has that matches.
Yeah. Now I'm normally suited and booted, but I looked you up, and you ain't no regular country singer. You don't got the cowboy hat on.
Oh hell no.
You do got the shit kickers, kind of.
Yeah, I love
Well, no,
those.
these are like I call these if the Beatles were from Texas.
Oh yeah, they got
Yeah,
and they got a zipper, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
these are like a Chelsea boot,
Let me get a pinch.
Western
I
boot.
actually looked
The
for it.
most comfortable boot
I don't know.
I've owned, but it was about a month and a half to break these little plastic motherfuckers in.
Really?
Like I just got a new pair. My manager bought me a new pair for Christmas, and they came in the Amazon package, and
Well,
I put them on, and it's like not even close to the same. I like that. Is that just a fish,
yeah, this is
or is that rattler?
no
Snake?
Alligator?
alligator. Come on now, guess again.
No, those are snake.
That's
Those are
Python.
That's
That's python.
python.
Yeah, those are
python.
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 Yeah.
Oh yeah, python.
As Conor
Conor McGregor would say.
These are python. Yeah, brown python.
So what brand are you wearing? What brand of boots?
These are Mexican made, but they are out of
And Mexican one.
oh, and Mexican one. Rancher.
You buy them on Amazon or out here? You can get those kind of boots.
That's what I was about to tell
This
you.
dude actually has elephant skin.
Yeah, elefantes.
I've seen those. They're gray,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to go to Oso Wear.
but they
Osei.
also don't break in, right? Isn't it-
Shout out, no free shout out. Oso Wear, boot and wear.
Which shout them
Oso.
out if they don't pay.
We can
But-
get paid now. Get some-
They
Now
don't
they go.
break in? Is that correct?
The elephants don't like break in as like the leather wise, like the that you have on them when you buy them. They don't break in like goat or anything else like that.
I wouldn't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
They're really stiff and like.
Yeah.
So I've heard a
Well,
theory.
What's the other one? Stingray is kind of that way.
Stingray.
Stingray is Mexican
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I love stingrays. I want that fucking
that little diamond. That's about it. No, yeah, no.
because it's almost like a natural rhinestone boot. Like if you think
Yeah,
about it,
yeah.
Or big-
because the light hits it and it does its thing. And
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go hardcore Mexican, it's pescado,
yeah,
but
it's up here.
the big ones,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
the big ones, the big. But I would feel like those
Like,
would be.
that's killing the roach as it climbs up the wall.
Yeah. You ain't lying. Yeah. Just in case. You
Yeah,
never
get
know.
him in the corner and he miss and okay, well good. Just now to do the thing with the top of your boot, man.
That's funny.
Roach on the wall killers, man.
So I think my favorite song, and I want to ask you because you said you're always in your head writing songs.
Yeah,
Movie Screen. I
that song.
I think I've listened to a few.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I've listened to them all. For some reason, movie stuck out to me. The beat or what have you.
Well, I think so. I think it's a little emo, and it's a little country, but it's also got this weird, like if you think about like the 50s,
Right.
Mhm.
like Frankie Valli type stuff, like
Right.
the Beach Boys. It has that kind of thing.
Love the Beach Boys.
And so for me, I didn't want the song to turn out that like soft, like it would, because it has this chorus that, dun, 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 like,
Right.
and you want but the producer at the time that we were working with, he's like, nope, clean tone. This needs to be a clean tone song, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we did it. But yeah, I don't know what I just needed a love song. I think at that time when I was writing.
So you made that out of nothing?
Out thin air, man.
There wasn't an ex or anything involved?
No, most of my songs are usually if they're about love, they're on the bitter end of it.
Right.
So it was just one of those things. I'm like, man, I think my uncle or somebody had told me like, hey, you're gonna need a love song. And I'm like,
Right.
well, I don't write love songs most of the time because to me, writing a love song is easy. Like there's not a challenge in saying you're beautiful. I'm crazy about you. This is gonna last forever.
I'll be your kiss out. Anyway, go ahead. Pardon.
That's in sync.
Pardon me. That's not in sync.
Backstreet Boys.
How
No,
dare
that was
you?
Savage
No.
Garden, bro.
Yeah. What the
Wait,
fuck?
sing it again.
I'll be your wish, I'll be your dream, I'll be your fantasy.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm cheating. I'll go home.
My sister had that CD, and I listened to that CD. It's like because it was like, my budget was a chicken cherry cola. Yeah. And we're probably gonna get flagged on YouTube for that.
Be all right.
No, I sang it. It's an original now. But no, love songs just to me came easy because they were the first songs that you write. Like I started writing songs when I was 14, so of course you're writing about the girl you got a crush on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, that was easy. And I do remember the girl in this. Her name's Gwendolyn Harper now, but
Shout her out.
well, we're still friends. I mean, she does real estate.
Look her up on
for-
Facebook, Axel. No, I'm just kidding.
Pull her up,
Pull her
Axel.
up.
Gwendolyn. That's a beautiful name.
That is
Jeez.
awesome.
We called her Gwen, and then I'm sure she had nicknames in high school that weren't the best nicknames.
What would they call her?
Man, she had a birthmark. And
Where?
we just called her Mole.
Oh, God.
Guys, this was the early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah. What do you do?
That's
We
okay.
weren't,
Yeah. What do you-
it's high school, man.
Yeah.
But she still had the lyrics far as the last time I remember. Like she had the lyric sheet because I gave it to her like a note. And like back when you had to pass notes, you didn't text or Snapchat and all that.
We're right there with
Like,
you, brother.
and I wrote her a song and I was like, hey, I wrote you a song.
Dude, that.
And
So,
still never got it. bro.
That actually leads.
Still
me to
never
the
even
question.
made out with her, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think I ever made out with her.
Man,
I
I feel
hung
like-
out with her, met all her fans. We never dated. I was just like I was probably the first guy ever put in the friend zone, I think, ever in life.
It's like imagery,
Huh?
but you weren't. It's gay friend energy, but you weren't.
Right. And I think it's ultimately because for me, I was always like, I was a late bloomer a little bit. I mean, obviously I look 30, so, but no, I was a late bloomer and I wasn't like a hard ass or anything like that. I was always very middle of the road. Like when it came to sports, I was on the A team, and then I was in the student council, and then in high school, I was in FFA vice president. And
So you're a good student.
I was a good student till the last semester. As soon as I played a gig in a bar, because I was like one of the oldest in class. Like I had the early birthday. I'm a September guy, so I was the first one with the car.
What
23.
day?
5th.
Oh,
Oh,
You're 23.
he's 23. I'm
23.
24.
My dad's the 24th.
Okay, good.
So that makes y'all. You're like a.
No, I'm just
That
saying.
makes you a Libra, right?
Yes.
yeah, we're a Libras. Yeah, it cuts off.
You're
on
not
his,
a Libra.
No, no,
You're a
no.
Virgo.
No, it cuts off on his.
Yeah, I'm
day.
the last. I'm the
You-
last Libra.
He's after him. 25th is Virgo.
Virgo. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
Look it
Virgo's
up.
first.
Look it up.
Google it.
Well, they did
where's it from?
realign that. You know that, right?
That's what I
a
don't-
couple
that's
years
why I don't
ago.
take it serious.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it's not.
I know. Yeah, yeah. 23rd.
Just look up Virgo. Virgo to
Virgo
Libra.
days.
Yeah, but you're on the
Right,
backside of
but on
August,
the
right? So
backside, yeah.
25th. So 24th is the cutoff. So 23rd
Are you
makes
telling me I'm a Virgo?
no. You're a Libra.
Okay.
He's a Virgo.
Oh,
That's
this
true.
will be
I'm
great.
23,
This
sweetheart.
will be great.
Yeah.
You fucking-
You're a Virgo.
It's from September 23rd to October.
Yeah, he made it by day.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
And
I
well,
was like, man, if you
but-
this dude's been telling me. for
I've told
life.
so many people.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
No, my mom
Oh,
did it.
here it is.
I actually have a song.
What?
I just felt it. My bad.
You.
I have a song
Oh
about
my,
that I forgot
really?
about. Now that we're talking about this. is I wrote this song the other day, or not the other day. Well, it was no matter what day it was the other day.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, hey, here's a picture of me when I'm younger. Well, every picture's of you. It's the Mitch Hedberg joke. But I wrote this song and we couldn't come up with a hook to save our life. And I was like, bro, let's just do the thing for the Star Girls.
Right.
You know, like,
Mhm.
and it's like back, and so the hook at the end of the chorus is back when a Libra could still love a Gemini.
Mm.
And it's like, and it's kind of like this. Like, you ever listen to that girl?
No.
Or,
So,
well, she's country, but she's mostly a pop songwriter. Like, but it's like they put her in country because that's kind of the fans of country would get it.
Yeah.
You know, and if you live in Nashville, the labels are all country driven in most cases. So, I mean, Big Loud has a rock side now, but no, yeah. So I don't believe in that stuff, but I like to look at my horoscope the next day. Did you just let one rip?
No, I can't figure out how to.
That was.
I can't figure out how to.
yeah, have you ever tried to zen?
He's like Stephen Hawking. This thing.
Yeah.
I was trying not to laugh because I can't figure out.
Have you ever tried to zen?
Yeah, they give me the hiccups, man.
Really?
So like,
Well,
like
I'm
part
saying
of my.
like opening the lid is like a fucking puzzle. It's like
That's
a
why I was
puzzle.
trying to
Doesn't it
keep
have like the,
Always struggling.
doesn't it have the lid on the lid too?
No, they got some
No,
fucking.
so, like, you
secret
gotta-
shit.
Yeah, it's like a fucking child.
No, that's
lock.
Grinds is the one that has the lid on the lid.
yes, yes.
Yeah, because I've tried to quit.
But yeah, so like
I have
Zen
quit for
has
18
an
months.
arrow.
before.
You have to line them
I
up
was trying
before
to
you
get
can
it
open.
going, bro.
Oh,
So I knew he was over here struggling.
It's like yeah,
I was like,
shit's child proof, homie.
so, yeah,
So
it's drunk proof.
quit being a child, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't buy into the astrology stuff that much.
yeah, I don't either.
But it's better to look at it the next day, like yesterday's, and being like, "Oh, you got it right this time." Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I wish I'd have known.
No, I've literally had girls tell me like, "Oh, you're Libra, I can't date you." Like,
Well,
I
I can
can
tell-
I'm just trying to fuck.
I've
you know?
never heard that.
I can tell you this. Like, I've been engaged twice, right? And I bought 3 rings. I got every one of them back, which is fucking
Are
impressive.
you married now?
They gave
No.
him back.
So wait, you've been
No, I
engaged
demanded
twice?
them back.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Bart,
You've been engaged
I remember
twice,
that Bart
but
Crow
bought
song,
3
bro.
rings?
Give me back my ring.
How did you buy 3 rings but been engaged twice? Are you engaged now?
So the last one that I bought was more of a desperation move to try and save the relationship. But she was just way younger than me and ready to grow up faster than I was already. So it was like she did like to go out, but she didn't like that it was a little complicated. She's married now. She actually married to a guy I knew. She wound up getting married to him, but like I just kind of went and bought it in an impulse on a Sunday day drinking adventure with my tour
Just
manager.
before or after the voice?
I was like, oh, it's well before.
Okay.
I've been single for 10 years now.
I imagine when
Like,
you're
not
at-
even a
when you're at
girlfriend.
your level though, that's kind of how you want to keep it.
Because I'm fucking wild, bro.
That's what
like-
I'm saying. At your level, you kind of want to keep it like I'm single right now.
Well, keep it casual, you know, and
Keep it cash.
keep it cash.
yeah, no, I understand.
So,
We're almost to that level.
yeah, almost.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the voice, can we talk about that paycheck?
Yeah. Okay. So
Was it good? Or?
Sorry, I
I
have to pee.
think about it. You go pee. We'll talk about it. With you, man. We want to hear that stream.
yeah, take it with you.
We're-
Yeah,
we're
it's long enough. We'll go.
Like, we're already streaming, so you might as well, you know,
This fucking guy.
just get it fucking
What the
literal.
hell? That's our biggest guy we got. What the hell?
No. So the way that,
Pardon us.
no, you're good. The way that they structured the pay,
Mm-hmm.
so you would get so they would pay your SAG-AFTRA dues, which is like the Screen Actors Guild, and then actors, whatever AFTRA is.
Right.
Sounds like a prescription or whatever. But
Mhm.
I'm on AFTRA.
I love after.
AFTRA. It's like one of those jingles that won't get out of your head. And it's like, I think I need to do prescription drugs.
Dude. Oh shit. Ozempic.
Yeah.
Oh. Ozempic.
Clay.
You know.
No, mine is like clay stools.
Clay stools.
Yeah, dude, because what it does is it holds your food in there longer, so your poops are like dark.
Word.
Oh, they're like work and they're clay. They're like you have to have like as soon as you get your Ozempic prescribed or that's one of my toughest words in life. Prescription.
Mhm.
Prescribed.
Prescribed.
No, once you get that, go get a toilet bowl brush and make sure that thing is there and always there because it stick to a wall for a while. Like it hold a house together.
Who was singing the Ozempic?
He was.
And
There's
then-
a TikTok of this dude who was like college football on Saturdays, and it was like Alabama up by 21, and then it'd be like Ozempic. You know what I mean?
Clay
Like,
stools.
Sorry, fail. But you know
No,
how
I
like
get
the commercials are.
Yeah, but it is magic, which is wild that they chose that song, and it's the miracle weight loss drug now.
Yeah.
They could have just used the original. That would have cost way too much, though.
Yeah.
Like,
What are you gonna do?
So, we were talking about something before you went to the pisser.
Your checks on.
Oh yeah, the checks on the voice. So they structured it very like weirdly because it's California tax stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a stipend, you'd get a per diem, and you would get episode checks. Like if I had a check for every episode I've had, no, I'm kidding. No, I'd be good. So and like the way it works.
Seriously, what does that look like?
Well, it was $600 a week when you're sitting out there.
Okay.
So like at least you can take care of your bills and like you got money to eat on and we mostly just went to the liquor store because it was walking distance.
That's what we would do.
We all had Yetis and we weren't supposed to. We couldn't drink publicly, and we couldn't tell people because they like your what do they call it? It starts with an S. Not segregated. That's not the word. Sequestered. So you're sequestered
Never heard that
because it's supposed to perceived reality. It's supposed to look like
Right.
you're not out there. Like
Yeah.
you just showed up, walked in off the street, played in front of these judges. You know, it's not like that. But so you would get, and they would pay for your flights and you know
That's dope.
all your travel and all your stuff. So
Good flights though. We going American or we going Southwest?
No,
Southwest.
so I had to fly back for a wedding that I had booked before, like 8 months out. So you have to put in your request with them, and I had to pay for my flight for that.
Mhm.
But it was worth it because it was good paying. You know, weddings are good paying
Sure,
gigs. And but outside of that, and they let me go, and I was like, hey, can you put my vocal rehearsal later in the week or early in the week because I need to fly out for the weekend and play this wedding and I'll come back. And they're like, yeah, no big deal. And you check out and you got all these people to deal with. And it's almost like this weird church camp type vibe or like, you know, like when FFA, you're going to state convention and it's like you're in a hotel and, you know, they duct tape the outside of the door type shit.
Make sure you don't leave.
Yeah. Well, and the thing about it is because all the minors, anybody under the age of 18 had to have their parent too. So they were expensive ones
Yeah.
because they would pay for the parent to be there and the kid. So, but ultimately it came out to about $1,000 a week and I was on 2 episodes. So every episode, the check would escalate.
Okay.
So it would get bigger. I think the first one was like $1,200 and then the next one was like $1,400.
And that's a month or
No, just for the episode.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's
So-
like the what do they call it? Like the residual or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I was gonna
And-
ask that next. Is that still coming or no?
No, because I think our contract didn't have that to where you get continuously paid on it. I know that like ASCAP checks, like from my performance rights organization,
Mhm.
because they used one of my original songs in like my backstory thing.
Right.
So I got a check for that. That was like $800 or something like that. And that's still, so anytime that like, if you're on Peacock or one of those streaming services that has the voice, like if somebody watches that episode, like there's a small. And then
I'll
also,
go watch that 100 for you.
thanks, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate that penny.
Hey,
But-
35 cents. Check this out.
Like Weird Al Yankovic, he was posting about that. It's like, I had 9 million streams this year, 90 million streams this year. Thanks for the sandwich.
Yeah. I think actually Snoop Dogg the other day was on a podcast and he was like, I got an email from Spotify the other day, and just on Spotify, like 2 billion streams for a month, and the check was $40,000.
That's good.
He was like,
That's what I make a
he
year.
was like, fuck that. If I'm having 2 billion people
Well-
listen to my shit,
That's what I make a
what it
year.
I
comes-
should get a lot.
You should get a lot more, but I will say in the hip hop game, when you're collaborating,
Yo,
everybody on that song made $40,000, and then you go back to the writers making their part, because we have like this new thing called it's MC something musicians collective. I don't know, something that does, because now there's no physical copies really like
Yeah,
that, and
right.
and what they call is mechanical, and so now that you're not buying CDs in stores, where do the songwriters get paid? Because on a songwriter, if you got, like, say in 2001, I got a cut on a Keith Urban record or something,
right.
and
Oh God, I'd
it would
love
be, if I wrote it by myself, I would get 9 cents a copy.
Mhm.
So if he sold 1 million copies, I'd make $90,000
that. Gang. We're
just
good.
on sales. That's just like on an album cut. Like if it did hit the radio, if it hits the radio and it goes number one, and then say it stays there. Back then, like songs would stay at number one for 5-6 weeks, sometimes. I mean, that's $1 million easy
Yeah.
on one song for writing a song. You didn't have to perform it. You didn't have to pay to record it. You didn't have to pay to produce it. It's just like, I'm getting in this business.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But now it's for songwriters. It's pretty tough now with the way Spotify is structured and all the streaming stuff. So they've been fighting for us, and I will say that I think it's Tidal or Deezer is the highest paying one, like per stream.
I know Tidal was way up there.
Wasn't that Jay-Z's?
Jay-Z's, yeah.
God, he's in everything, ain't he?
Yeah.
I got an ear hair, man.
You're good.
Like, yeah.
I seen a video on the interweb earlier. I sent it to you. Kojo, he posted a video and he was talking about when he gave his last $20 to his wife.
Yeah, that's
seen that?
That's on a CMT special.
Did you see that?
Coming on Wednesday?
I've
Where
been
he was-
there. I mean, I didn't give it to his wife,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So his story was he was on their way to some Christmas party,
Mhm.
and he grabbed his wife's purse or something. There was $20 in it. He threw it in the Christmas card, wrote his name on it, threw it
Gave
on
it
there.
to his parents.
Yeah, gave it to his parents.
And then that was
on their way home, his wife was like, "Do you realize you gave him our last $20, like for the month? Until you get paid again at the first of next month, that's it."
Hey, we're fucked. So
And
then
he was like, I started bawling, started crying. Both of us were crying.
Myrtle Haggard.
Yeah, and then he said, "What? Oh, they got home,
No,
looked in the mailbox.
on the way home, Myrtle Haggard song
Yeah, okay. Who gives a
is
fuck about
if
that
we
part?
can make it through December, and it was in December.
well, and you know what that's about, right?
If we can make it through December, no.
Me either.
Oh,
But for me,
But so they pull up and he goes and checks his mail, and he had a check for like $2,500
Two of them.
for some song he helped write.
royalty check.
Yeah,
came out.
and he was like, "Holy fuck!" Like that literally
and that's
just
the way it
bailed us
works.
out of everything.
Yeah, like I've just had to get I just signed a little pub deal, like songwriting deal with Warner, and like I got my first check, or but it's direct deposit, like ACH. I'm just learning what that shit is, but and I got it, and it was 2 months because the contract date is backdated, of course.
Yeah.
So, and they're getting all my Schedule A, which Schedule A is every song you've written before you sign the deal. They get a percentage of, and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I got my retainer back from my attorney, because I retained an attorney, but in the contract, they pay my attorney. So he just sent me a Venmo. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah,
I was
no
like,
shit, yeah.
That's a great timing to sign a publishing
Yeah.
deal, to get just this money, because I like a lot of people in Nashville are like, man, the pub deal, I'm worth this much. I don't want to get this much money. I'm like, man, I'm still going to tour, and I'm going to play shows and make money that way too. So merch sales, whatever it might be, like I don't need that much money. So I took like a small thing to where I can recoup, and then I'll be in the plus, be in the black sooner.
Yeah.
Because everything's recoupable. It's really just you're using their resources, and you get charged for those resources just like anything else. So yeah, I'm excited. They're excited. They got one song in mind that they're looking to get placed with an artist. I was talking to my point guy over there, Benji, and I'm like, all right.
Was there ever a route that you like? What's the route as far as, because I mean, there's great country songs, And like we said earlier, you're not a country singer. You're a
I'm more of a rock singer with country songs.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your background is more country.
Mhm.
Was there ever like a thought of just being a songwriter? And how does that make you pick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like I seen a guy on TikTok who just made beats. Just made beats. That's all he did. And he posted a video where he was like, so I sent out a beat to, all these companies. This is the check I got this week. And it was like, NBA used his beat for, fucking 15 seconds for, going to a commercial.
Yeah, I have a buddy that's got something, and he wasn't supposed to tell me, and I'm not supposed to tell y'all, but
Right.
he's got something on a very important video game that comes out in 2025.
Okay.
So he's done
I know
some stuff
exactly
for that.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I didn't out you there, David. But
David.
Shaw. But ultimately, like, and he's like, yeah, I had to, like, he's like, I've created these 20-second clip for this one advertisement for Supreme or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Supreme advertises? And I was like, well, they market. And
Yeah.
he's like, they market. You're not going to see a Supreme commercial,
Right.
but you're going to see Supreme marketing,
Mhm.
like whether it's in a mall, like
Yeah.
in the food court or something like that.
Where you see Supreme at.
Yeah, exactly. And
Brothers.
but like $20,000
Brother.
for this little 1-minute clip that he just made at his house, being a producer.
But
type guy.
how did you know you didn't want to be the guy behind the scenes rather than
So I did actually. When I moved to Nashville, I was 34, and I was just looking at it like, okay, I'm aging out.
you're not though?
But I'm not now. It's a whole new landscape with the way the world's working now. So it's like, but back then I was like, man, I'm getting old. Like I'm not getting a record deal, like at 34. Most people aren't signing a record deal at 34. And then I get up there and I start playing writers rounds and writing songs and doing all the things. And everybody's like, you're an artist. Your fucking voice, blah, blah, blah. You're an artist. And I'm like, okay. And then turns out there's a thing everybody talks about in Nashville called an artist writer.
Okay.
Which is I write my songs and I'm an artist. I was like, well, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I didn't know there was a name for it. I thought it was singer-songwriter.
Thought it was a normal
Now
thing.
singer-songwriter is a genre. It's not even like a job. So I was like, all right, cool. And I'll keep doing the artist thing and continue to write songs. And like when everybody's like, no, you need to just lean into the artist thing even more. So I just kept doing that. But I've had, I think, outside cuts by other artists like that I've either written songs with or they've cut my songs like on my own over my 23 years. I've had probably 60 songs cut by other people.
Yeah.
So and that's good. And that looked good on when I'm shopping, like talking to Warner about my deal. And they're like, oh, well, I can get songs cut on my own. I got like another one coming out on Casey Donahue's new record. I got one on his last record.
Casey Donahue is in Amarillo tonight, by the way.
No.
You have his
Really?
number?
Yeah, I got a number. Where are they playing? Some convention
Chesney's.
center?
Chesney.
Oh, they're playing at Chesney's?
Yeah.
Isn't that a big place?
Here,
Actually,
it's okay here. I've heard like Chesney's in other cities is like.
That means
bullshit,
we're going to
but-
be light tonight.
well, no.
No, dude, this place fucking gets packed.
Really?
Yeah, my girl works here.
Okay.
I mean, she's either telling me the truth or she's out there cheating. But she's like,
I saw her.
He's got a lot of faith. I can
Hey, if you got to end it, let us know.
Oh, I'm just looking to make sure it wasn't the guys.
Okay. It's Don Lewis.
We're almost at hour.
Okay. Cool.
It's Don Lewis.
Well, did Don play it here?
No.
No,
We'll
Don
talk
played
about
it.
Don after we get
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So man, you go on at 10:30 tonight. Are you-
10:30.
Yes. If y'all are watching, please come out and please watch Mr. Joey Green.
So the nerves aren't kicking at all. And
we just did 2 shots of Maker.
so
That's what I'm
does
saying,
that, yeah,
like,
does that help?
Is it so? Like when we start a podcast, like even with him, you're probably one of the biggest we've ever had on.
Yes.
I don't think I was nervous at all. Are you kind of at that point to where like it doesn't matter where you're playing?
Like nerves. So like I'm one of those people, like a lot of people get nervous on a big stage, right? I'm more nervous on a small stage.
Really?
So like a big stage
Okay.
is there's enough separation between what's going on. So
yeah,
like,
it's like real.
like voice stage and all that was easy. Like that,
Yeah.
to me, that was like, this is where I'm at. I'm at home up here.
So are you really on a show on a TV show? Are you really seeing like?
Yeah, they give out free tickets and people have to sign waivers to come be in the studio audience and stuff. And you know, they make them cheer. They have like signs. They coach them up,
Right.
Stuff like that. It's just like any game shows, like applause, you know, whatever. But like, but there's a real sound stage in there, and it's a PA, and the monitors are in the floor, and it's like it's a pro
Pretty
thing.
legit.
Yeah, I mean, they set you up with a wireless. They tune your guitar.
So on The Voice, y'all get coaches, correct?
yeah,
I mean,
That's
who
a
was your
lie.
coach Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
Correct?
Blake Shelton. I had two chairs turn. It was Jennifer Hudson and Blake Shelton. And like hindsight's 2020, but like it would have been smarter of me, more strategic to go on J Hud's team because I only got like me on her team.
Correct.
Me and more of a survival. But all really great singers
Yeah.
were wanting to go on J Hud's team
For sure.
or Kelly Clarkson's team.
Yeah.
You know, so for me,
Who
it
were
was
the
like
judges at that point?
so it was Adam Levine, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson.
Now it's completely different.
Now it's like Reba and
Yeah.
Niall Horan and or
I think
Horan.
Usher's on there.
They got to throw some brothers.
I think
in. They
Usher's
got to
coming in
throw
next
brothers
season.
in there.
John Legend.
John Legend. Yeah.
And maybe
That's the one
Gwen
I was thinking.
Stefani. But I know that
Gwen Stefani left because I actually have a story to tell you later, but remind me because I have a story to tell you later.
he ain't coming out down, ain't no hold back, girl. Yeah.
Hey, Don Lewis sang us some songs. Are you going to sing us some songs? No, I'm just fucking with you.
I
Don't do it. Don't do
Actually,
it.
Mike.
No, yeah.
Hey, shout out Mike Ledford. Michael
yeah.
Ledford.
Mike Ledford. He's
He,
a huge fan of podcast.
He's a huge fan.
Was very excited to see you.
He's an old bull from well, he's born. You know this. He was born in California.
I did not know that. But I will fucking talk shit every chance I get now.
And he moved to Bowie, Texas, at 11. So what he said.
He
What's
lives in
his name?
Decatur. Mike Ledford. Lives in Decatur or
Decatur.
Denton or something like that.
No, well, he. Are you sure?
One of the two. It starts with the D. I don't
What does this Mike Ledford guy do?
He's got to
He
do
works
with. He
construction.
loves the podcast, and he's
loves the podcast.
excited to watch this one.
I actually
Okay.
sent him a message tonight because
And
he works over here, and I was telling him, if you're in town,
he was very excited to see you.
hang out with us. Yeah.
Very
All right.
excited.
I might know him. I might have met him. I don't know.
Ledford. What do you know, Ledford?
I did a New Year's Eve party when it was in like -2 degrees outside, and we played outside in Bowie, Texas.
No shit.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you. I'm pretty
When
sure.
did you get into Amarillo?
Just now.
Like right before you came? Okay.
Yeah, like we so we just brought our driver with us. We've talked about it with the band. I was like, man, if we can hire a driver, find one that's affordable that wants to come on the road.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of where we're at with Axel.
just
Affordable.
do
He
Just
shout
working
out
with
Axel
us.
one time.
yeah, do
Likes us
the
as a
driving.
family,
And he did good so far. I mean, he got us here, and we didn't run out of gas. Peyton Howie's mom ran us out of gas on our last run because the mom came. We had the mom on the bus, the momager on the bus, and that's fine. Yeah, and that was fine. She picked up. She took up
Can you say that again?
the momager, momager and fathager, man.
Yeah.
They exist, bro.
That's what my wife would be.
Yeah, wifeager.
Yeah.
No, you ain't going to
No.
Amarillo.
No, you've already had 2 shots. You're not doing another one.
Yeah.
God.
No. You're going to the bathroom? All right. Well,
Like, watch tonight. I'm gonna be like, hey, give us, 5 shots, and she's gonna be like, I'll give you 4. You're not getting one.
you're going to
I'll
have
be
it.
like, okay.
Well, that means she wants it to work.
Hey, yeah, boy.
No, I don't think
He's got
so.
the blue. He's got the Bluetooth.
Yeah, I saw her.
I got the blue chew.
The
It'll work
I got
anytime.
that 4 hymns.
Shout out,
Shout
no
out,
free
Blue
shout
Chew.
out. No,
Shout out,
shout
Blue
out, no
Chew.
free shout out. Blue Chew. No free shout out. Shout out. Blue Chew. No free shout out.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all have to do that? I'm 41. I ain't got to do that.
Blue chew. Dude,
Y'all.
I just like fucking go, I
All right,
just like
all right.
Y'all.
fucking get it on.
No.
No.
Dude.
I'm fucking, it's a race, bro.
I just suck a booby.
Yeah,
And then
It's a race.
It's a race.
It's not a
for me, it's
marathon.
like I got to go to sleep.
Gang.
Yeah.
So the
Hey.
sooner I'm done, the better.
And I hate when she bitches because I'm like, that's a lot of shit talking for someone who didn't come at all. You know what I mean?
A lot.
Jesus.
A lot
Yeah.
of shit
That's
talking.
a lot of shit talking for someone who didn't come at all.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, she didn't win. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. I win that race every time.
So what's your next stop?
I'm going back to Nashville. December's always slow. You know, it's the holidays, so
Yeah.
you want to. There's just a lot to compete with, but I think we go. I've got a radio show in Midlothian, and then I do a couple of acoustic shows. But our next real like big show with the band is New Year's Eve at Magnolia Motor Lounge in Fort Worth. We did that last year, and we co-billed it with our buddy Eric Willis. And then this year, it was like, well, you know, let's do it ourselves.
Yeah.
And we hired Tyler Bond to open. He's just an acoustic opener, a little 45-minute thing. And young guy, he's been doing it about a year. And I judged a songwriting competition is where I first heard Tyler. And then, so he's opening the show. That's our next big show. All the tables are already sold out, but GA's still available.
So tomorrow, you're not gonna have any time in Amarillo?
No, this is it.
So how are you gonna watch
So you wake up in the morning and you take off.
Well, yeah, we're going to probably, like our bus call in the morning's 10 a.m. So we'll get on the road at 10 a.m. And then that puts us back in Fort Worth at about 4:30. Because that bus, man, that thing don't go 80.
No,
Right.
hell
No.
Pulling a
hell
trailer.
no.
That thing, I mean,
We work construction. We know what.
Yeah, well,
you
yeah.
know, what
Yeah,
big
I
trucks
know
do.
time. Remember when you
Yeah.
said Fort Worth? I was like, boop, boop, boop.
If the highway's good, we can go 70. If the highway ain't, and the wind coming up here was kind of tough on us, so we're going about 65.
Yeah.
So it takes about six hours and 6 hours and 15 minutes. So we'll be back. I'll watch the afternoon games, and Cowboys go on it.
Come on,
7.
baby.
Oh,
Come on.
you got Cowboys tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah,
Come on now.
Me too. We have this.
I had
thing
the
at work.
Steelers on Thursday too.
Me too. What the fuck was that about? We have this thing at work where
I don't
we
know
pick,
how that happened.
we pick each game. Whoever picks the most games wins $20. There's like 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got run your pool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm in that.
picked
I'm in one of
Pittsburgh,
those.
and they fucking lose. How?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
my
You
whole
almost
thing
threw up.
is almost everybody probably picked Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. New
Like-
England's fucking horrible.
And Bailey Zappi, come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But nobody knew Zeke was going to still have a little bit left in the tank.
He's
That's
got a
the
little
thing,
left
so,
in the
like,
tank.
Zeke scored
Zeke
like
looked like
22.7 points
Yeah.
in fantasy last week.
Mhm.
Tony Pollard hasn't come close to that in any game this week.
That's the thing.
or
I'm,
this year.
I'm worried, man. I feel like we put all the weight on Tony Pollard.
But
And-
my
Well,
thing is,
I'm gonna
put-
tell you-
put Dowdle in.
Dowdle's got more burst.
So here's my theory on
that The short one?
No, that's Deuce Vaughn.
Oh, that's Deuce Vaughn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
Here's my theory on NFL running backs. First string quarterback is always going to be ass because he's already gotten paid.
Gang.
You want
Fucking
that fucking
gang.
second string who's trying to make it.
Well,
No.
yeah, hungry.
I mean, even if you look at DeMarco Murray.
Julius
DeMarco
Jones.
Murray was great behind Julius Jones.
well, he was
you
great
pay him?
after for like
Yeah,
1 year.
Yeah, and we
He
got
died?
lucky with that.
He died.
No, that's Marion
No,
Barber.
That's
That's
Marion
Marion
Barber.
Barber. Oh, he was a beast. But anyway,
That dude was a fuck.
He was like to me, he was like original beast mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
But Marion the Barbarian. No,
Yeah.
And then we pay Zeke.
But I
And
think
then he's kinda
also,
trash.
so my argument on that is the backups, especially in the quarterback room,
Mhm.
you ain't got film on them motherfuckers. So
Yeah.
that's why sometimes, like, just like their timing, their step, like the way that they do it,
Mhm.
if a team ain't got film on it, and like if you notice that a backup comes in, well, he's going to throw the number 3 and number 4 receiver because that's who he practiced with.
right.
That's
Like
true.
that's
yeah.
who he's always throwing to.
Mhm.
So like when Cooper Rush was in last year, Noah Brown was having a fucking
That's
good
true.
5 weeks.
I never thought of that.
Oh, also
That's
they
fucking true.
they kind of exposed Bland. This Seahawks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that
That's-
you need a 6'7" like
Freight train.
Yeah, dude.
fucking
that
Terminator.
dude is fucking.
guy-
That was spooky.
That guy is insane athlete.
Yeah.
But like that's just Metcalf is huge.
I have a theory that we're probably gonna get blown out by Miami, just because of.
Nah, how dare you? How
I
dare
don't
you.
think that
Fucking Waddle.
I don't think-
I think
No.
their receivers are just way too fast.
No,
for-
come
I
on,
don't
dog.
think that at all.
I hope you're right. I love the fucking
Okay,
Cowboys.
See, we're the same.
So think about it like this: we have Michael Parsons.
Yes.
We move Michael Parsons around. You know where they're going to move him to?
Right edge.
Hopefully,
Right
nowhere where
edge,
they
because
play
you got a
the
left-handed
Peacocks.
quarterback.
Thank you.
Tua is going to turn that ball over.
Yes, he is.
It's not going to be interceptions. It's going to be fumbles.
It's gonna be
Fumbles,
bad.
Sacks.
Like I look
yeah.
for Micah in that game to have like 3 sacks and one of them being sack fumble.
I
You heard
hope
it here first.
You heard it.
Yeah. I hope so.
About
I
college, though. Let's switch it over to college. I know all the pussy.
Talk about it.
Now that they get paid, I don't give a shit about college.
Really? No.
Now that they get paid in the NIL deals, I think it's going to really fuck with the fabric of college football.
Who
But
do you root for, though?
usually the underdog,
So you don't have a team.
whoever I bet on.
Are you a big better?
No, I'm not a big better. I mean, I like to bet, but I'm not a big better.
So do you ever
Like I'll put $5 on some shit or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and I always do the long shot, so it's like my $5 became a bar tab. I'm like,
Yeah.
got it.
So you ever do any time at casinos?
Yeah, don't tell my manager. Don't watch this, Amy. Yeah. I'm still up on the year at the casino. Like well, in the fiscal year. So now it's a new fiscal year. So
What's your game?
House slots.
Really?
Yeah.
Penny slots? Or you go high room table?
I like the high roller room for slots, where it's like a 50 cent, but the minimum bet's $5 or
Gang.
yeah. And then if you can get red, like I like the things with the red spins,
Right.
VHT or VGT or something like that, games. And then if you get a red spin on the minimum bet, then raise it up. And if you get a red spin, raise it up. Red spin, raise it up. Because like I feel like I know there's no system to it really, but like for me, it's always kind of worked out to where you'll win.
We had an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah. I know.
Booze Brothers podcast.
I know you got to get busy.
So let's wrap this up right. The only way we can do it right. Let's do your top 5 country singers.
Right now.
Not
Or of
any
all
order.
time.
All time. You got to do all time.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then, yeah. Top 5.
Country
but
singer.
Dead or alive, and not in any order. Not in any order.
Okay.
I hope it's George Strait number 1, but that's not me.
He's not even in
And George,
Nah, bro. He's
and-
not
and
even my
George
top
Jones,
10.
George Jones.
George Strait ain't even in my top 10, bro.
It's crazy.
Okay.
That's okay.
Although
okay.
I have tried to cover some George Strait songs, and some of those songs are hard. They're tough to navigate,
Yeah.
like vocally. But
top 5, dead or alive. Go ahead.
top 5, Kenny Rogers.
Okay.
Well, because he's a pop singer, really. To be honest, he wasn't country.
Yeah.
Aldine.
No, like no offense, Jason, but you're not in my top 5.
I think he would agree with that too.
Yeah, you're not. He's not my top 5. Vince Gill,
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a great one.
Dwight Yoakam.
Oh, tight pants.
Oh yeah, man.
Tight
Dude, you know what's
pants.
crazy is Yoakum comes here a lot. Like
I
he's
could see
here
that working
every
here.
year.
I can see that working here.
Yeah, he's here every year.
Jody Messina.
Okay.
Hey.
Keith Whitley, maybe.
Keith Whitley's in. He's
Is he in the 10? Is he in the
He's
10?
in the 10, but like if I really think about like, man, I just love listening to this person sing.
Right.
You're
not doing George Jones at all.
No, I didn't get into the traditional stuff. So
How
for
dare
me,
you? How dare you?
like
He didn't
I
get
had a single mother.
I can
so-
see that, yeah. Especially if you're like George Strait's not.
if you're just
Yeah, I
talking
can see that.
singers,
I like
that-
sad music.
well, like a Chris Stapleton.
I think Chris Stapleton has one of the best voices
Fuck.
America's ever heard.
and then
No. Get the fuck out of
Eh.
here. No.
I think
2 of them.
wildly the best singer
Oh boy.
is Shay Mooney from Dan and Shay.
Okay.
Okay.
That guy's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree with
incredible
I mean,
singer.
he's great. Yeah.
And do I think what he does is country necessarily? No.
Mhm.
But if Rascal Flatts is country, that's
Yeah.
country.
All right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I would never put flats in my name. You know, when you're singing, because
Now,
you
where'd
can be
that come
flat on
from?
a note. I don't
Pull
even
it
know.
up. Rascal Flats. Where'd that come from? Yeah.
Yeah,
never heard
the
of
band name origin.
Yeah. Gang.
But like, yeah, we'll just keep going on the top 10. Like, I love Keith Urban. Like,
Do you really?
I
I
think
can't stand him.
you don't like Keith Urban. I think
No.
Keith he's more
No, I fuck with him.
because I fuck with him because he can play the fuck out of the guitar,
Mhm.
and he doesn't do it the same every record. Everything's different.
You got
That's my
something?
thing on Luke Combs.
Hang on.
So like Luke
Hang on.
Luke
Combs,
Combs stays
Luke
the
Combs'
same.
music is amazing, but it's all the same.
That's all the same.
Well, like Randy Rogers did the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
like
exactly.
if
That's
it
very
ain't broke,
true.
don't fix it. Like,
Yeah.
and that's okay. Dwight Yoakam did the same thing. Dwight Yoakam never budged once. The Mavericks, like bands like that. Also, Raul Malo is in the top 10. The guy from the Mavericks,
Okay.
incredible singer. But yeah, if you went classic, Keith Whitley and Gary Stewart and
You're number one.
Yeah,
That's what we really
who's
want.
all time? Who's all time?
Like, where's your?
I don't even know his name right
Oh,
off.
boy.
It's the guy from Diamond Rio.
Oh, God damn! I've never heard of that. I've never heard
Dude,
anyone say that.
I had.
That's fucking great.
I fucking had.
Yeah.
Check this out.
That's great.
We'll get to you just in a little bit, Axel, about Rascal Flatts.
Yeah.
Me and
I
him.
fuck with some Diamond Rio.
Dude, yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
So check this out. Me and him do a pawn shop, or excuse me, not pawn shop, thrift store
Mhm.
shopping.
Yeah.
They had the best random T-shirts,
Yeah.
And out here, I bet they have all of them.
oh my, you have
Yeah.
no idea.
Absolutely.
I had
brother.
some old Reba shirts.
Dude, I have like Special Olympic shirts. That's how good this pawn shop
Dude.
gets here.
So I don't know how I found this one. I think it was on that thrift store on Plains in Western.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I found this badass band T-shirt. It was Diamond Rio.
Yep.
So across the top, big Diamond Rio, and I
and
was
then
like,
just feathered mullets.
oh my god. Yes. So Diamond Rio.
And that's the thing is that's actually trending upward. Like the like I've seen like if you look at like people's new merch, like it's almost like we should just make a shirt.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the next thing to come back, I think, will be like the emo.
Hopefully.
Like
That would,
Go
yeah.
ahead, Axel.
Yeah.
We've been,
What'd you have on Rascal Flats?
It just says that one of the friends recommended that name.
what the fuck?
Mm.
Do you have a
that means the label. They were label
Yeah, the
creators.
label
Yeah.
people for sure.
do you have
Yeah.
a name
It's
for
like
your
there
band?
was one band we had, and we recommended Rascal Flats, but they didn't really like it. So what do y'all think about Rascal Flats? And
No,
they
it
were
sounds like a place.
yeah,
Yeah, it
it
sounds-
sounds
Like the Salt Flats or it's
Yeah.
Rascal
Our green rascal, was it rascal weed or what is it?
Ragweed?
Ragweed.
Oh yeah,
Cross
right.
Canadian Ragweed.
Cross
That was,
Canadian
that was just
Ragweed.
all their names put together.
Was it really?
Yeah. So it's Grady Cross. Plato wasn't the original bass player, Jeremy Plato. So it was Grady Cross and then Cody Canada and then Randy Ragsdale. And they all smoked weed.
No
So it was
shit.
That's
Cross
dope.
Canadian Ragweed.
Yeah.
Which
Them-
is a great band name.
Them
Yeah,
Oklahoma
absolutely.
boys, they do smoke that marijuana, that devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Wait, they got a goat cheese pizza?
Oh boy.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
What's the Yankee?
I'll get
That's-
you. I'll get you hooked up on.
Wagyu sliders.
Right.
Dude, so I think tonight or either yesterday night was the first night they had food here. So
Yeah, he said he was still working on it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say hit me with that pet.
I do chicken tendies. That's always
yeah,
a
you gotta
go-to.
go chicken titties.
I'm 41.
No,
We're
you're
30.
not.
We're 30. You still got. I really don't think you're.
I see.
41.
I really have.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok the other day, and it's like when you go to the restaurant, but you know you're just gonna order the chicken tenders,
Yeah.
and it's Chris Young. It's like I don't need this menu.
Oh,
I
want the- you can call me what you want, but don't call me that.
Have you seen that one?
It's a dude on a boat, and
Yeah.
Buttered sausage.
And he called. So Tiffany,
Oh, I have seen that.
Tiffany did a deep dive.
It's hard to understand unless you like really.
That's some
listen to it.
like
It's
deep
Cajun.
Florida shit.
Yeah.
Cajun shit.
And so he's on a boat, and from what Tiffany said, so if this is wrong, Tiffany said that he called his wife by her first name rather than babe or baby. And then he was like, well, you like, what you want, but don't call me that. Yeah. Ah,
Baby.
Yeah. What are you gonna
Don't call me baby. Oh, another top 10 just for anybody listening. Look up Caitlin Smith. Like that's who people need. Like listen to her if you want to hear it.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, she has a song called Before You Call Me Baby, and but really big vocal song called Tacoma, and it's incredible. I like girl singers. It's weird that I like
dude.
About Lainey.
Wilson?
Lainey's badass. She's
Dude,
a badass.
badass. How about
My
fat
God.
ass, brother?
Not no more.
Not no more. Lost
Now
a lot of weight.
She lost like 70 pounds. is what they were
Yeah,
saying.
I don't know what that's about, but everybody was worried about her. And
No, she's working her
she-
ass off and running all those stages.
That's all she was doing. She was like, all I've been doing is performing.
Well, and
Like it's
like the guy that does like some like videography and trains Mike Ryan was training her. He trained her at the Billy Bob show because we played like before Lainey on the front stage. And
These do make you burp a lot. You're right.
oh, the Zens,
Yeah.
burps and hiccups, man. And I always like I'm gonna sing with a dip in. So
you really?
yeah,
Get us on stage? Or?
no. Y'all can bring me a shot. I mean, yeah, we'll do something.
Definitely gonna bring you a shot tonight.
But no, like the Zens, I try to do the Zens and it's just like immediately.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Parker does it. Like Parker dipping Zen.
McCollum?
Yeah, him and Morgan and all them. I'm like, how do you not get the damn
And we've actually had. Do you know Parker McCollum?
Yeah, I've met Parker a couple times.
We've
I'm actually
actually
pretty
had-
good friends with his brother.
We've had two people on that knows Parker McCollum, and
Who's the most famous person you have in your phone right now that you can call? And I'm not telling you to call them.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you can call and they'll answer. Like,
Most famous?
because I'll tell you, I have Don Lewis. If I call him right now, will not answer.
He ain't.
Yeah, he'll call me back though. But I'm saying, like, you call them right now and they will answer.
Most famous person in my probably Fletcher Cox.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Kojo? No?
No, I don't got Kojo. I don't got Randy. I have Brady Black's number from Randy Rogers Band. Maybe Mike Eli from Eli Young Band.
And you from
He's been here a few times. I wanted to try to get him on.
Yeah.
Turnpike?
I don't know. I probably have Hank Early, the pedal steel player from there.
What's the main singer for Turnpike?
Evan Felker.
Evan, yeah.
Yes. God bless.
I've gotten. I mean, back
He's
when
great.
yeah, back when Evan was drinking, I ran into him at the Blue Light. Like he had played a different show, and we had played.
Could he get down?
Oh yeah, he used to party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing apple burners like it was going out of style, man.
What's the apple burner?
So Burn Vodka, Blue Light created Burn Vodka, and it's habanero infused vodka, and then
Right.
they put it with apple pucker and like a splash Sprite or something like that.
Damn.
And it's just an apple burner, and it's like it gets it on the backside, but you could drink them all night, dude. It's almost like liquid cocaine. It's wild.
Going back to Randy Rogers, a few years ago, Randy Rogers had a concert here at the
Oh.
what's that place called? Starlight Ranch.
Starlight Ranch.
It's
yeah.
an outside venue.
Oh yeah, it's by
And-
the Big Tech Center. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Same guy owns it. We go out there and we're fucking out there for like 4 or 5 hours.
It was good. It was good.
Drinking,
The openers
and
were
then they're
good.
like, Randy Rogers, it's coming on next, and we're fucking hammered by this time. Randy Rogers gets on, and it starts fucking pouring rain.
It was
Like
crazy.
pouring.
Well, and a
And
lot of
then
times,
Randy Rogers comes on, and he's like, just to let y'all know, I know we're going to do these songs, and we'll call it good. He got through 2 songs, and they were like, yeah, it's enough.
did they refund y'all?
No,
No.
they did come back the next year, but no, they didn't refund
I
us.
started a Donald Trump
See,
chant.
I don't know how I feel about
He
that.
did. He started a Donald Trump chant. Whole fucking crowd. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
The
Donald.
whole fucking
Good time.
venue.
Good time.
Yeah, he's a polarizing candidate. I'm excited to see what happens this year. Like, I don't. Yeah, this the guy. I mean, I'm not the most political guy in the world. But,
No, us either, and we shouldn't have said that.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, dude. Let's go, Brandon. All those chants. That's just the
Right.
fabric of the nation right now. But like,
I think Shane Gillis said it best. Like, you should have the 2 finalist Republicans, going at it, and then the last 5 minutes you bring Trump up and see like
Well,
what
they're
they
not even-
do.
they're not
Like,
doing
what they
that no
do.
more.
What
well,
they
he
do
just
when you
destroys
go
people.
against him.
He just kind of destroys everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, he's just like, but you, Ron, Florida's small and blah blah. blah.
yeah.
Oh, the
Like-
best. He looks like a pig. I never said that.
Yeah.
I never said that.
She's like, you called women pigs, And Fat Slop
He goes
is
like,
like
just
only Rosie on dog. Only Rosie on dog.
That might have been yeah. That's one of the most classic.
That's how we're standing here on Booze Brothers Podcast.
Yeah.
Bring Daddy Trump back. That's what we want.
Yeah, I think Joe's been asleep for a while.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's fair to the like him being. I think that's too old. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like even Trump said, like, if I was the one, getting on the podium every night and acting like that,
I would resign.
People would fucking go crazy over it, and they would slander me.
I fuck
So
with,
why
I
is it
fuck
okay
with
with-
Bush Jr. and you don't like him, but I fuck with Bush Jr.
You talking about Trump Jr. or Jeb Bush?
No,
Nothing about
W?
George.
yeah, I
W.
fuck with George.
He's
W.
funny as shit.
I love George.
He's like, we don't
W.
negotiate with
As a
terrorists.
person.
Now look at this shot.
Yeah,
yeah. He's like, now watch me. Yeah.
Now watch
me
this
take
drive.
Yeah, watch me take this drive.
no, his best line goes. He goes, there's a saying we have here in Texas.
I don't know.
Fool me once.
But fool me-
Shame
on
on
you.
you. Either way, you can't.
Yeah. He's like, but fool me twice.
Shame on me.
Well, fool me won't get.
I'm not.
again.
Yeah. Like the Who, man. We won't be fooled again, man. Like CSI, bro. Like CSI Miami, dude.
Yeah, Miami, dude.
Like, well, whatever it is, fool me won't get fooled again.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Heck yeah.
Now, you remember that video where he was in one of the Middle Eastern countries, and he steps up on the podium and someone throws a fucking
Oh, the
flip-flop at
shit.
him?
Yeah.
The shit. Yeah.
Dude, that duck
Dodges
was
it.
crazy.
Yeah, like
That
the word shoe bomb had a whole different meaning after that.
Oh, dude, that video is
The shoe
great.
bomber.
He's like laughing.
Reagan was away.
That
Like,
second one was coming.
Reagan, probably before y'all's time, but Reagan had like a balloon pop. He had an assassination attempt on
You
him.
missed.
And, then-
Yeah.
and he was like, "You missed me."
Yeah.
Well, he didn't flinch.
Not
He
at
didn't
all.
flinch.
He wasn't scared
Not
at
at
all.
all.
They missed.
He's an actor, man. I'm sure. Like you have to act through and all kinds of things on soundstage. So he's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm still in character. But yeah,
Crazy.
presidents are funny to me. Vice presidents are like the most relevant, irrelevant person in the world. I think.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Especially when you got a female.
Like they
Anyway,
They really don't do anything. I'm like, what are y'all?
Yeah,
It's almost like they do appearances. It's
show
like
up.
they're there for appearances.
they're there
And-
and representative of the president.
Yeah,
Like,
and
well, Joe couldn't be here, but
we got
we'll
Kamala.
get Kamala here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this, brother. Our next president is gonna be Michelle Obama.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm
Joe?
going to say this. I'm thinking Sleepy Joe is gonna cap out.
No, you're talking about Kamala Harris.
No, he's thinking Michelle Obama will get the
I'm
Democratic
thinking,
nomination.
no.
He's saying Biden's gonna cap out, and
Well,
they're gonna have to
he's
call
gonna
up
duck
the,
out, and they're gonna have to find somebody.
A
And
black
that
female.
person is Kamala Harris.
no, they don't like her
No.
either. That was
I
just,
know.
It's
but
gonna
that's-
be Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama is like the top person. If Biden wasn't running,
Thank you.
is
Thank
their top
you.
candidate.
That's so wrong, though.
Because she's
That's so no.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you were
like-
about to touch Alex
Yeah.
Jones.
That's not. Yeah, Alex Jones.
no. I'm serious.
I watched Ellen too. I know exactly
Watch
what
it
video you're
twice
talking
a day,
about.
right?
That's so wrong, though. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I'm
if you like
saying
them or
that's what
not.
I think. All right.
I know.
I've had a couple Chardonnays.
Dude, every
and
time we get in this politics shit, we argue. We shouldn't get in it.
No, I'll tell you this. I think it's
do you not agree with me?
it's healthy. It's healthy to talk politics. It's
think so,
healthy to
too.
debate politics. I think if they want to beat Trump, that's the only way.
Thank you.
I agree.
And I'm not going to say which way I lean. I'm pretty.
Right.
I'm pretty in the middle. Like I think I'm socially liberal and fiscally conservative. So like I don't care if you want to do whatever, you can go do whatever. But like when it comes to taxes and where money should go and all that, like
Boys
I don't
should
like
be boys.
I don't like war.
Girls should be
Like
girls.
I'm, not,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
not a war guy.
Yeah.
And that's one thing Donald Trump did is we didn't go to war.
Thank you.
Yep. Dude even went to what is it, North Korea or South Korea?
Yeah,
North Korea?
like yeah, no
He even
president.
went to fucking North Korea.
Yep.
No president's
What was
ever
that?
done that.
What was that fucking movie? Was Rogan and
Yeah.
The
Interview,
interview.
Yeah. The interview.
underrated,
Yeah,
man. Such
yeah.
a great movie.
It's such
Such
a great movie.
Well, I
don't know.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, this has been awesome.
Let's take a shot to
Doing it. Yeah, let's take a
end
shot
it
to
on,
end it.
and then I'm gonna go eat a
Yeah,
pepperoni
I'll take a
flatbread,
Happy.
and then I'm gonna
You
probably
got-
go scrub my last night off of my body.
What time are you going on tonight?
So we go on at 10:30.
10:30.
10:30.
Or Michael, a big
well,
one.
We're definitely coming.
I think we do 90. We do 90 or 2 hours. It really just depends. Like we minimum 90, and then if it's rocking in there and we got a good crowd, and I'm not real sure what to expect. You know, we always played Hoots before in Amarillo. Like that was our spot. Like, we always played at Hoots.
So this place has been open for
4
maybe,
weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks, maybe a month. I was gonna say a month and a half.
Yeah, and I know
like I said,
Chad.
my girl works here, and like every weekend she's like, it was so packed. We were getting our ass kicked. So I hope it's like that tonight. And I'm telling anybody.
Well, it's
watching,
like,
please come out and
Well, Chad's
like-
a big. You said Chad, right? Though.
Chad Miller. I was the guy that does the talent buying. Chad Miller. He has a band up here. I think
Mhm.
Chad
Oh,
Miller and the
I'd like to meet him.
Chad Miller and the something. But no, Chad's been doing the booking. He's the one that.
Chad Miller and the Medicine Band.
Is that what it is?
No.
no,
Oh.
that's fucking.
Who is that?
Who is that? Darius Rucker.
No, the better one.
Yeah.
Hashtag not racist, but
Who's the medicine band? The one that originally sang Wagon Wheel.
Old Crow Medicine Show.
Yeah, Crow.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
oh, a little pussy boy.
Wait, where's yours at, man?
I do too.
Cheers.
Hey.
Yeah.
cheers.
Hey, by the way, everyone needs to see that drip. Homeboy got that Nike.
Yeah,
drip.
come in
Oh,
here,
dude.
Axel. Axel,
Axel's
come in
the
here.
sexiest, and he
Axel,
don't like to be
yeah.
on- he doesn't like to be on camera.
Yeah, boy, look at
He
him.
got the big check.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Paying for
Cheers.
Big bucks, and he don't. like
Booze
to be on
Brothers.
camera.
Go Cowboys. Listen to John.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
I'm Grizzly.
I'm Mike Diesel.
Joey Green and Axel's over here.
Yeah, and Axel.
Hey, and Axel.
We're gone.